Friday's Guy Benson Show, Fox News cultural icon Kennedy will be here. There'll be a lot of fun with her, as always. Coming up at 2 o'clock on 95.7 KCMO.
All right, well, we've got cultural icons here on KCMO. They go by the names John Anthony and Mark Van Sickle. Let's do it.
It's time to buy, sell,
how about a damn 12 and a half, 15,
and hold.
All right, John, 3 questions. What is on your rundown for buy, sell, hold this morning?
Buy, sell, or hold, Nancy Guthrie will be found by Monday.
Oh, man. I want to buy it, but I can't. I've got to sell it. I can't even hold it right now. FBI is offering a $50,000 reward. They have no persons of interest, according to law enforcement. The FBI said there was a first deadline of 5 p.m. local time yesterday. That came and went, according to a ransom note. The next deadline is coming up on Monday. I mean, God willing, they find her by Monday. But I have not a lot of confidence in Pima County based on this sheriff who, man, I know some of you on the text line are like, hey, Pima County's, million people, big county. Don't turn him into some rube of a sheriff. It doesn't matter the size of the county. The guy can still be a rube. And I have been wholly unimpressed with the fact that he didn't know Savannah Guthrie was putting out a video. The feds have kind of squeezed him out. I mean, I just hope that the FBI is on this thing because they're the ones who are going to solve it. I hate to say it, but not the guys in Pima County. So I want to be wrong on that right now, but I think it's going to be a long weekend for the Guthrie family based on how things are trending thus far. But you know what? If there's ever a buy, sell, hold I'd love to be wrong on, that's it right there. John, what's next?
Buy, sell, or hold, Wyandotte County commissioners handled their local tax for Chiefs project question better than the Olathe City Council did this week.
Oh, man. That's a good one. I'm going to buy that. KCK had its vote last night to chip in local sales tax dollars, as we just talked to Jonathan Ketz about, and it was a 7-3 vote, 7-3 approval, right? So they had a listening session on Tuesday. They vote to move it forward on Thursday. And it's somewhat divided. In Olathe, they have a listening session on Tuesday night during the council meeting. Most people speak out against it outside of friends and family members of the city council. Literally, that's it. Friends and family of the city council are the ones who are like, this is the greatest deal. You got a developer's husband or a council member's husband who's a developer in Olathe get up there and talk down to the entire city. The arrogance dripping from this guy, Jeb Felter. I've never seen anything like it in my life. It was the worst display of insider baseball from local government I've seen in a long time. And then they jam it through 7-zip. KCK, maybe it was a show. I don't know. But there appear to be more independent thinkers on the KCK council than in Olathe, where it's still, it's driving me nuts. I saw this quote, and I'm going to put up something about this on Facebook, but I saw this quote that came down from councilwoman in Olathe, Leetta Felter. She says, I think the current property, this College and Ridgeview property, we make $800 a year in property tax. Nothing really in the grand scheme of things. And the mayor agreed, saying today we're getting zero sales tax off of that land, so anything that comes from there is going to be because of this development. That's not how it works. Economics 101, it doesn't matter the land on which the taxes are collected from, but rather who the people are who are paying the taxes and where they come from. If an Olathe resident goes to K Machos down Ridgeview at 135th and pays a full sales tax to go eat down at K Machos, and now let's say there's a new Mexican joint on this land that the Chiefs are going to develop, and a portion of that sales tax revenue is now going to pay off the practice facility, then that is a net loss for the city of Olathe. If you're just shifting spending from other parts of Olathe where people are paying full sales tax rates and they're moving that money and that spend to this location, then it's not a net win. It matters where the money and who the money is coming from, not the land that the money's collected on. And in typical government fashion, all they care about is, first off, not knowing basic economics. That's number one. And then part two of it is, well, we see a piece of land. We don't make much money off this. So how do we figure out the best way for us to make more money off of this to grow government? That's what it's about to a lot of them. And that's what's disappointing and really frustrating about how this has all played out. At least just be honest about it and say, we think it's great to have the practice facility here, but don't do voodoo math on this thing because you guys just don't have the information right. What's next, John?
Big weekend. Buy, sell, or hold Mark's parlay for the Super Bowl.
All right, what are we looking at on FanDuel, my man?
I'm doubling down on the Seahawks. I picked them to win the Super Bowl December 16th, plus 700, so I could win $70 there if they just win the game outright. But let's go to my parlay.
All right, little humble brag there.
Let's go to my parlay as I double down on the Seahawks. The Seahawks need to win the game outright. Kenneth Walker, the running back for the Seahawks, needs to get an anytime touchdown. Kenneth Walker needs to get 50 yards rushing. Jackson Smith-Njigba, 70 yards receiving. Sam Darnold needs to throw for 200 yards passing or more. Cooper Kupp, 3 receptions or more. And Kenneth Walker, 3 receptions or more. That's it. $10 to win, 80.
That doesn't sound like a very good deal to me. All that's got to happen for $80 on a $10 bet?
It's all supposed to happen.
Walker, this running back, does he catch the ball a lot? Because I'm not familiar with him.
Yeah, he's pretty good. Their backup running back got hurt, so he's been getting all the touches.
Okay. Well, you have watched more Seahawks probably on YouTube this morning than I've watched all season. So I don't really feel strongly about this. So I'm just going to buy it, Mark. Let's go, baby.
Let's go.
Let's go. Woo! That's all I've got. I don't have a strong opinion because watching Seattle Seahawks football is not really high on my to-do list, and it hasn't been this season. So,
this weekend it will be.
Yeah, it will be. I will be engaged. I will be engaged. So I'm going to buy that, Mark, because I'm trusting you to not let us down.
Let's go.
All right. There you go. That's all I got.